Here is a quick how-to video on how to sell off of someone else's listing on eBay. You basically are selling similar, so instead of creating a brand new listing on eBay, you're just using someone else's listing and you're gonna pretty much copy it. You may change a few of the features or the color or something, but if you don't like creating your own listing, this is one way to do it. So let's say you had a pair of Levi 501 jeans and I typed it up here in the search bar and they were like 34 by 34s and they were blue. So you're sort of looking around. Now these are ones listed. You could organize by newly listed or you could do solds, so you could kind of know where to price them. So if I go down, this is on the desktop version. You can also do it on your phone, which I'll show you right after I finish this. But let's just go to solds and completed. And I apply it because I'm like, well, I wonder how much I'm going to sell them for. Oh, here's a bunch of different ones. Okay, top one's 49. Okay, mine aren't salvage, so I'm going to skip that. Here's 19, 19, 12. Some vintage ones going for more. So mine are just a basic pair of 501s. 501s button fly. So let's click on this middle one right here. And we click on it and we're like, oh, okay, this is very much like mine. You see this little button here that says sell one like this. It's right underneath the picture. So on the desktop version, it's always gonna be really tiny like this. So sometimes it's hard to find, but you just click on it and it's gonna pop open the listing for you so you can add your own pictures and more to the description. So here it is. Okay, I don't like the word pre-shrunk. I'm not gonna put that in there. Maybe mine are 34, 32s. So it's gonna copy over the title for you. You're gonna have to add your own photos. And there are some categories you're gonna have to put in, like, are they pre-owned? Okay, maybe write something on the description. It does do all the hits, whoever put that listing up, all the required things in here. You always want to look over these and make sure it matches what you have. So mine are 32s, so I want to change it down to 34, 32, because maybe they didn't measure true to size. The area you really want to check when you sell off of someone's listings and you do a sell similar is the recommended. This is where some people just type in random things. So you really have to be careful here if you're using sell similar and not creating your own listings. You want to make sure, like, maybe their fit was classic or athletic and yours are regular. So you want to make sure that's clicked. Make sure the waist size matches up okay. They put in the model, see what else they put in here. So not much more else. You could fill in these, if you wanted to. They're just recommended, not required. Then it doesn't copy their description. You have to write your own thing, like pre-owned jeans, nice shape, measure. Then you put in your measurements. And then the price, wherever you want to price them. It looks like a lot of them were selling at 19, so maybe I want to do 24.77 and make I let buyers make an offer. So I'll have that clicked because maybe someone will offer 19 and I would take it. And then most of it's filled out. I already have my account set up, so most of it's kind of saved how I like it. I don't automatically accept or decline offers, but if you wanted to, that's where you'd fill these out up here, but I leave those blank. And then next you got the shipping is what worries a lot of people. So you can do calculated and then weigh the jeans and put in the weight. So this person has USPS parcel select ground. This is where you really want to check it and you want to know how you are going to ship. If you have shipping questions or want me to make a video on shipping, just leave a comment below and I'll make one on different shipping options. But for jeans, I always do the same thing. I do a padded envelope. So USPS priority mail padded flat rate. That's just a set rate and all the jeans pretty much fit in there. So I'm going to pick that and they'll be charged for the padded envelope. You can order those free off the USPS.com site if you don't know that. Then you put in the dimensions of the envelope. I don't have it in front of me right now, but I think it's like 12 by 10 by 4 or something. Now, if you weren't using the padded envelope and you were just using priority mail here, you would want to make sure that you get the weight right here. The weight for the priority envelope, it's just a flat rate. They charge them like $9.50 or $9.60. Can't quite remember what it is. But you'd want to weigh the jeans. Most jeans weigh between 2 or 3 pounds, at least the ones I list. So maybe I'm putting in 3 pounds here. And then that would be it. Once you have your photos up and everything, you would hit list item and you'd be good to go. So that's a quick way to sell off of someone else's listings. Okay, so here we are on the app. I already typed in Levi's 501 jeans. So let's do these. These are very close. So on the app, and it's the same on your phone. This is the app on the iPad, but your phone looks kind of similar, except the picture's up higher. But you're gonna go all the way down, so you gotta scroll down here. And there it is, sell one like this. So you're gonna go down until you see that. There's like a share, report this item, sell one like this. On your app, it always looks a little different, but you add the photos. You check the condition and everything they wrote in this area. It pops it all up for me. I would change it, you know, to the inseam to 32. Mine measured a little short. And there you go. So you go down and you write your description. It lets you do everything pretty much the same way. This is where you want to be careful. When you sell similar on the app, a lot of time it auto defaults to auction. And if you don't want it to be auction, which I do not, I do buy it nows, always make sure you click that off. Because it just seems like a lot of times I do that, it just automatically goes to auction. I'm not sure why. And then you can change your price. You know, we did $24.77. And then these are things you sort of have to fix on this one. Allow offers. And then you're done with that. And then you're going to have to change your shipping. See how it's changing, charging $9.25 to $16.10. That's going to be a turn off for the buyer right there to see. That's what they're going to see, $9.25 to $16.10 to ship a pair of jeans. And that's at 2 pounds. That's why I use the padded, because when you choose the padded, and we'll go down and choose it and I'll show you, because it actually shows it better on here than the desktop. So there's the padded, $9.65. The buyer's going to know right away, okay, it's $9.65. But anyway, then it just shows $9.65. So the buyer knows right away. That's what I have to pay in shipping. I mean, unless you do free shipping and just, you know, calculate it into the price. You know, you can just change it to free shipping. I don't do free shipping, so I don't even actually know. Oh, right, you do it down at shipping costs. You can do free for buyer. Then you'll get charged for the shipping. And then you just check everything, make sure it's right, and then list your item. The reason people do this is because sometimes it can be faster than starting a brand new listing. I don't do this anymore, but in the beginning, or let's say I sell something that's an electronic. This really works really good on electronics and video games or shoes. I don't do it that much in clothing because the measurements are always different. Something's wrong with the condition. You know, it's almost easier for me to just start a new listing. But in video games, when it's like this exact video game or the exact pair of shoes, even the size, this makes it a lot quicker. As long as you're checking these item specific area right here and making sure that the person who originally made the listing got everything right and, you know, to yours. So always make sure you look it over. But those are the categories I would mostly use this in. I showed in clothing because I'm a clothing seller. But if I do get video games or electronics, I will use Sell Similar on that. Hope this was helpful. If you have any comments or questions, leave it below and I will answer them the best I can. And thank you for watching.